children, this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet that life is all for living and love is all for giving. So this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day. Up early this morning with gloom on my head. Had a big feeling to climb back in bed. Then I looked in the mirror and somebody said, wake up, it's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet that life is all for living and love is all for giving. So this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day.
Very special day it is. It's a finally fantastic, maybe just a little freaky Friday, and I have Tracy Lee with Salem Crossing today. Good morning, Tracy.
Good morning.
You're my little bookends.
I know.
I had you on Monday, and you were Meadowview Healthcare Center, and then I have you on Friday, and you're my Salem Crossing.
Yep.
So my little bookends there. Yes. Well, welcome back.
Thank you.
Back by popular demand.
Yes.
All right. Good to have you with us.
Thanks.
Let's thank our sponsors this morning, Tracy.
Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Americans for Prosperity, Mama Rose's, Box Pearly Wealth Management, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, Marshall Monuments, McAllister Land Consulting, Springer and Springer Insurance, Schneck Hospital, and Temple and Temple.
Yay! Thank you to our great sponsors. And we have a bunch of action going on tonight. Tonight starts a holiday tourney.
Yay!
You have West Washington, Salem, East Washington, and Borden.
Okay.
So, yay!
Yay!
It's always a fun time, and it's going to be a very competitive time
Yes.
to see who's going to win the holiday tourney. A lot of alumni, come in, already for the holidays. It's going to be fun to get everybody back, and
Yeah.
a lot that maybe have been at college will come home, and hopefully are home, and get to see faces you've not seen in a while.
Yeah.
Maybe hug people that you've not hugged in a while,
Yeah.
right? Long overdue for a hug, so that's going to be exciting tonight, so tune in for that. We're on to the 19th day of December. Today is Holly Day.
Oh, well, she's not here.
I know. Holly Thompson. Holly, if you are listening, it's your day, Holly. Holly Thompson. And I remember when I was little, we went to, we had to find it was my first grade teacher, and we were looking for something. I think it was first grade. But anyway, we were from my teacher, and we were looking for something different, kind of unique. And I remember that we went to a florist, and she got this holly bush, little holly bush.
Yeah.
And I remember her talking about whether it's a male or female. You can look that up. We can Google that. But kind of goes without saying.
Yeah.
Anyway, but I remember that, and she took it, and of course, she wrapped it all up and put it in a cute little, what am I trying to say, the pot was a snowman.
Oh, okay.
And I remember just thinking, I was so happy,
Aww.
and that was just such a cute little gift.
Yeah.
I think those are nice little, like giving a plant, something
Yeah.
like that. It's kind of
Yeah.
cool, Nothing that is too hard to keep.
Yeah. That's
Right?
important too.
Be kind.
Yeah.
Look for an evergreen day.
Mm.
Evergreen trees,
Yeah.
evergreen. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of that going on.
Should be
Yeah.
everywhere.
I know. I love it.
Yeah.
Did you cut any and just to have some to smell your house all up?
No.
Did you get your tree up?
No.
Okay. All right. No. I'm not. I'm meaning that. Okay. I'm not. You're Tracy. You're
Yeah.
fine.
I got my wreath on my door.
Hey.
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot. That's
Yeah.
one. That's a step. National Hard Candy Day. What's your favorite hard candy?
Probably like butterscotch.
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
butterscotch is so good.
Yeah.
You can't hardly eat just one though,
No.
right?
Yeah.
I like a good cinnamon
Cinnamon
like a big,
disc.
just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe because I always have a sore throat.
Yeah.
It's good. Peppermint, shows peppermint. Those
Yeah.
are good. Those peppermints. Trying to think of what else. I love butterscotch. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Lemon drops.
Those are good too.
All of
Yeah.
it's good, yeah. So National Hard Candy Day. I keep think of Dolly Parton Hard Candy Christmas.
Yeah.
What's an assortment that's like it's hard candy, but it's got all these colors.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm talking
my
about?
grandma used to have those out.
Oh, I know.
In a dish.
Yeah. It's
And they would
kinda
all stick together.
Yes, they did, didn't they? Yes, they did.
Like, what were they, like ribbons or something?
Yes, exactly.
I think there was probably some, like, was there lemon drops in it too? Yeah.
The different colors, they were so pretty.
Yeah.
That's kind of old fashioned.
Yeah,
I like
very
that. Though. Bring it
old-fashioned.
back. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I wouldn't even be mad if I put that on my table. I might have to look for that. I'm sure they make it somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. National Oatmeal Muffin Day. Like oatmeal muffins?
Yeah, sure.
Me too.
Yeah.
There's not too many muffins I don't like.
No.
Yeah. National Ugly Christmas Sweater Day.
Oh, well, 'tis the season.
'Tis the season for that. I don't know. Sometimes those ugly ones that people deem ugly, I like.
Yeah.
It's Christmas. Why not, right? I was a lady the other day. She took a green outfit, and it was really pretty. And she like made it look like a Christmas tree.
Oh,
and then
that is
she
cute.
went further. She put lights on it. I wasn't even mad. I was like, "You go, girl. I'll support that."
Yeah.
You know, I like the ugly Christmas sweater. Okay. The Underdog Day. I'm a huge fan of the Underdog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You talk about, and I'm going to just kind of say IU. Look at them.
Yes.
Talk about a Cinderella story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And IU, kind of being normally in football.
Yeah.
They've come.
What a crazy year for IU
I
football.
know. It's just like crazy.
Yeah.
And I love the good underdog. I usually root for the underdog.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like part of it.
Yeah.
So the Underdog Day. So every dog has their day.
Yep.
Right. So
And IU's has got their day this year. Yeah.
Absolutely. So what's going on at Salem Crossing? You guys got, I'm sure, parties and celebrations and.
We had our family holiday dinner this last Tuesday. So everybody got to come out and have dinner, with the families, and had gifts and all that good stuff, and just celebrating the holidays.
I love that. And of course, I know you've had some carolers.
Yes.
My sorority went caroling.
Aww.
So a great time. And
Yeah.
always a fun time for carolers. It's fun in the building, and then of course, what about some gifts? Do we still need some gifts, or do we got plenty of gifts for everybody?
I think we're okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, but if still somebody wanted to give,
Sure.
any time of year, right?
Anytime. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, that's cool. That's good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad to hear it, and I know that it's always the atmosphere, the fun, the vibe is always a great time.
Yeah.
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 And I'm sure there's probably been a lot of sweets coming in.
Oh,
I'm
yes.
sure. There's a lot of people that cook.
All the
and
chocolate.
Bake. Yes.
And
All of the good stuff. Yeah.
Tons of chocolate.
I know Holly actually was hitting it hard with some peanut brittle the other day. And
she made some
she made hard candy too.
Oh, it
Wasn't that
good.
delicious?
It was like blueberry.
Yes.
And,
She was completely, I got some of that too, and absolutely delicious, for sure. But anyway, so a fun time of year, definitely a busy time of year. And what about Christmas shopping? Have you got your Christmas shopping done?
Well, kind of, yes. It's a very short list this year.
Yeah, that's all right though. That's
so,
good.
Yeah, it's
that's
done.
good. Yeah, good for you. Yeah. I'm still working on it.
Do you start January 1?
I think
Seriously.
I do, but it still does me no good. I don't know. I had a really good, I was like, I really felt like, and now this is in my head. Whether this is true, I don't know. But in my head, like I thought, I'm really ahead. I'm like momentum. And then in my head, I always think, okay, I'm going to have everything wrapped, everything done. And then I'm just going to sit and enjoy. Because I've got a lot of Christmas movies that are like calling my name. So I keep thinking that, and it did not. It's not working out that way. You know what I mean, right?
You're gonna have to hustle this weekend,
I need
so
to
you can
hustle.
enjoy
I
those
love that.
movies.
Text me and say, "Are you hustling?"
Yes, I will.
I'm hustling, but I'm thinking and nothing's happening. I'm hustling and nothing's happening. You know what I mean, right? It's
Yeah.
like, oh. Yeah. I hope I can kick it this weekend.
Yeah.
Maybe so. But I do have a lot of movies I've not seen yet, and I need to. It feels like there's one. I think is it. I don't know if it's Fred Claus. I think it's Fred Claus. that is on all the time. And I have seen it more or had it on in the background while I'm rapping or whatever, you know what I mean? It's just so funny. It's like, I think I can quote that movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's not, I've got so many others, that wasn't even on my radar. I've got so many other ones. I've got White Christmas. I've got Miracle on 34th Street. I've got It's a Wonderful Life. I've not had any of that to watch yet.
Oh gosh, Becky, you're running behind.
I know, and those are like staples that I have to get in, and I will get them in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that they shall be conquered, but I don't know when. So we'll see. All right. So another in the news. The top pizza day of the year is coming up.
Oh.
Okay. National Pizza Day isn't until February, but the day you're most likely to crave pizza is less than 2 weeks out.
I wonder, people are just tired of cooking maybe, and just like, let's order a pizza.
Yes. And I just want to say, I crave pizza all the time, okay? I love a pizza. You know what I mean? I can, if you tell me you have pizza, I'm in.
Yeah.
And I can eat it for breakfast, you know what I mean? Lunch or, supper.
Snacks.
Yeah.
It's all fine.
There's just nothing like it, right? It's just pizza, right?
You can't go wrong with pizza.
So the site, it's called Vegas Insider, looked at Google search data to find the top days of the year we crave pizza the most. And New Year's Day is number one. Again, like you said, I bet it's because we've had all this home-cooked food.
Yeah.
Like
really heavy, macaroni and cheese and mashed potatoes, all the things.
Right. And I bet it's also, and for those that are preparing all that good food.
They're tired.
Order a pizza, right? Is that not the best? You know what I mean? It's the best.
Yeah.
It says everyone's hungover and no one wants to cook. Plus it gets a boost from all of the people that have been drinking, searching for pizza at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
The rest of the top pizza days in 2025 fell on usually a Saturday or Sunday. Those are the top 2 days in general. We're least likely to crave it on a Tuesday. I don't know. We always have Papa John's Wacky Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then on Friday today,
maybe Papa John's knows that, obviously. Nobody craves pizza on Tuesday,
absolutely.
It's all on Wednesday.
Pizza professionals, right? Yes, they know that. And then today, don't forget, Mama Rosa's got the pizza buffet. That's just, and then that soup. They have soup and they have salad. Don't even get me started on that. Oh.
Today's the day to visit Mama Rosa's and get soup and pizza because it's miserable outside.
Yes, and good soup. Yes, I love that.
Yeah.
The top 5 pizza days in 2025 were. Number 1, New Year's Day. Oh, here, let me ask you, what do you think is? I know the one you will just completely will know. Throughout the year, what do you think, like a special holiday would be Pizza Day?
Definitely Super Bowl Sunday.
You got it. That's the one I was looking for, yeah. Okay, well, number 1's New Year's Day, which is surprising that it beats Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Because Super Bowl is, Super Bowl Sunday's number 2. Which I think that's kind of like a staple at everybody's Super Bowl party of pizza, right?
Yeah.
So, number 3, February the 15th, the day after Valentine's Day.
That's interesting.
That is interesting. Number 4, March 15th, right before March Madness.
Yeah.
The NCAA tournament hasn't started yet, but a bunch of conference championships are going on. Okay, for some reason, March the 29th during the Elite 8.
Everybody's having parties and they're feeding the crowd.
Feeding the crowd and the pizza. Yeah, there's a commercial that shows I think it's like something like it shows a sandwich and trying to feed 4 people and cutting it up.
Yeah.
And then it shows a pizza and it's go with the pizza route.
Yes.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They also look at which states Googled pizza the most this year. The top 5 were Delaware, Pennsylvania, Michigan, South Carolina, Ohio, Montana ranked last. We didn't even make the...
Yeah.
I don't know why we would Google it.
Yeah.
Why would we Google pizza?
Pizza.
We know our pizza.
Yeah.
That's why we didn't have to have that on Google. Now, what kind of pizza? Do you believe in pineapple on pizza?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Me too. I can do it too.
Yeah.
Me too.
I like all different kinds of pizza. Mama Rosa's has a chicken carbonara that oh gosh, it's so good.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Of course, they're, Big Mama with all the things.
I know.
I don't like green peppers.
Oh,
So
do you
I
not?
always have the green peppers taken off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it's so good. I do like green pepper. I like everything. I'm one of those that just
Put it all on there.
yeah, exactly. Except for the anchovies, you know what I mean? And we were talking about that scene from Friends whenever Rachel and Ross, were they on a break or were they not on a break, you know, and then she was really mad at him. And so they'd been fighting, and so she orders a pizza, and he said, don't get anchovies. And so she said, could you put anchovies on it and cut them up really little so that he can pull them off? So, yeah, it was really funny. That always makes me think of that scene. But, I don't do anchovies, but I'll do everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know that I've ever had anchovies on pizza, but I make a, spaghetti puttanesca that you put...
What is a puttanesca? What is that? You're
So
out of my
it's
league.
like
You're out of my league.
You just basically cook down anchovies, and then you add in, tomatoes. So it's basically you're making your own sauce, but tomatoes and capers, and there's a few other things. Olives goes in it, black olives. And it's really good.
Sounds delicious. What kind?
So the anchovies really just brings the salt
Salty,
to the sauce.
Oh, that's cool.
It's really good.
So how do you buy anchovies? Are they in a jar or a can?
A can, like a little, sardines can
Sardine?
almost.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Which I think you can buy paste too, but I always buy the ones in a little can.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I guess I've never bought anchovies.
Yeah.
And what kind of pasta are you putting that over? What kind of?
Usually just spaghetti.
Okay.
Spaghetti noodles, yeah.
What makes it what you're calling it? What did you call it? The
puttanesca.
Yeah, where do you get the
I don't really know. It's
Okay.
a Mediterranean style dish.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, it's not like traditional marinara or
Okay.
other pasta sauce. It's really just, like I said, tomatoes and olives and capers. So
capers are.
they're kind of they're really like little balls, and they're briny like an olive would be, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Watch me. My
I'm
mouth
gonna
is
make you
open.
some. It's
I'm
really good.
learning. I don't know. I don't know. No, I don't want you to because I'm afraid.
It's good.
I'm afraid the
anchovies
would. I'm
no,
sorry. Yeah, I
you
know.
won't
I
even
know.
know they're there.
If I didn't know it, yeah, I'd be okay.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. Yeah. So, but no, I think it sounds delicious though, and it's
really
yeah,
good.
so it's totally out of my league. Yes.
Yeah.
I have the regular just spaghetti.
Yeah. Which I love that too.
That's what my group knows.
Yeah.
I mean, we do not go. Yeah, we no fruit. I'm really doing different this year. I'm going to go back to what I know. I'm not going to try no new recipes. I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm going back to the basics.
Basics.
I usually try. You know, it was so funny because I was telling my group that, and I did this is so bad. My group is it's okay though. I don't take it personally because it's okay. But I said I'm going to go back to the basics. I'm just, things you grew up on. This is I'm going what I know. I'm just going that. And they were like, thank goodness because you did that shrimp boil or I did that seafood boil. And they were like, oh, which went over like a lead bullet. Okay?
Just because there's so many more selective palates, nobody's just like, oh, we're not doing it.
No, my group is just simple. Get to the basics. Don't be doing no
fancy stuff.
Fancy stuff.
Yeah.
Yes. But it really was cool. The seafood boil was really cool.
Yeah.
And it was good. It just, you have to know your group.
Yeah.
It did not go well.
Yeah.
I mean, they pulled out the corn.
Oh.
Because buttered corn, on the cob.
Yeah.
They pulled that out. So
see, now you could have invited me over, and I'd have been all about it.
I think you would have liked it. It had good flavor because I really went and I did my research. I talked to a chef. I really did my research on how to do it. It really turned out good, just not for my group.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're gonna get some other things.
They're getting mashed potatoes and macaroni and cheese.
Yes, they're getting the basics. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Roast. They're getting the home what they had growing up.
Yeah.
So maybe it's some fried bologna.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna throw some of that in.
Yes.
And no one ever knocked fried bologna.
Nope.
Let me just tell you,
Never.
nobody mad at that table.
Nope.
So who knows? We'll see. What all they get. But anyway, so that'll be interesting for sure. Have you planned your menu or do you? No.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. Well, it's always well, you have all these things you can do, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, and then you kind of try to figure out what that works best, you
Yeah.
know, and try to. But I'm going back to the basics.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. I I dipped my toes
Yeah.
where they shouldn't have been
You
dipped.
should pull them back.
Pull
Yeah,
them
it's
back,
fine.
get that
Yeah. Hey, at least you tried.
I did try.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
Did anyone say I didn't try? I tried. Yeah, so that's all right. All right, this week in science, the alien comet is zipping by Earth today.
Oh.
Okay. Did we not? Wasn't this week? Have we not had some crazy
Crazy
things happen?
stuff. Yeah.
I've told everyone about like the things that have went on from the, like one part of the house lights on. I've heard so many different stories that people have told me.
Oh.
No, it's really been crazy.
Yeah.
Because like one said the lights were on in one part of the house, and then the other part of the house was off, like just. And then one said the fan, like that they had going, turned off, and then came back on, and it was a different setting.
Oh.
No, I mean like it's just
Yeah.
like we had a night. It was the other night. It was just
Yeah.
crazy. And then like putting like a glass pan on a
Yeah. The
oven
stovetop and it exploded. Like
explodes.
that was just the craziest
There's
thing.
just weird things.
Yeah.
There's so many weird things. You know what I mean? And I don't know. It was just really weird. And it was, and also like my Great Dane was so like he's very into me and but like talk about just real close to me.
Huh. Just yeah.
Just real like I'm telling you if we could become one. Buddy, I kind of you have 4 of them. I have 2, and I really need to walk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yes. Yeah, and he has to just he has to be. I mean, I think he wanted me to carry him around.
That's
I can't
hilarious.
do this. You know what I mean?
That's what my cat. I actually Googled last night. Can my cat be obsessed with me?
I know. It's true.
It's crazy.
It's so true. And you know, you think about that, how obsessed they are, and like here's the thing that it's such a huge compliment.
It is.
Really, Tracy.
Yeah.
I mean, we need to look at it
Yeah.
like there's a different angle because like when I'm tripping all over him, and like he can't wait for me to make a lap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Make that lap. Sit down. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Sit down and make a lap so I can just sit right with you. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But a lot of times we know that you're busy and you don't always get to do that yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So in the meantime, he's just, I mean, but like there's nobody that is waiting that for me to make
Oh,
that.
I know.
To
Yeah.
sit and make that lap, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, just,
It's definitely a special bond.
I
Yeah.
know. Yes.
It's
yes.
just so funny.
Yeah, yeah.
This cat, like I said, we kind of just plucked him up out in the middle of the street. You know, my son did, and we really didn't expect him to live with us. But here he is, you know, several months later, and like, yeah, he follows me everywhere, and it's really sweet. You know, it's just funny, like his behavior.
Well, you think about it, you're his world.
Yeah.
I mean, like that's his world. You know, I mean, that's what he's, you know.
Yeah.
And like how they adore us, you know. And sometimes we like just keep going in life and we don't realize that, you know. And they feel safe.
Yes.
You know, when they're laying beside you, they feel safe. That's their, you know, that's their group. They you know, if you move, they know it. You know what I mean? And then mine even like checks my breathing.
Yeah.
Has to know. I mean, like all of a sudden a big
big snout.
snot slobber face.
Oh, but it's just like the sweetest snotty slobber, you know.
And it's really cool. And I don't know, because my others have done that too, but it's really funny. I don't know. It's really funny, and like he's silent and he's waiting for my breath. It's really weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's really weird. And so I'm like, I just stay silent and let him. Well, I'm not dare going to open my mouth.
Right.
Mouth is not coming open, okay?
Mistakes have been made. You know? Oh, for sure.
Right.
Yeah, it's
but
great.
it's just, they're fantastic. Yeah. And just like what you're talking about, you know, that stray, you know, coming to you. Well, and then we have one here, you know, and my goodness, she looks like, and they look like we're great. You know what I mean? There ain't nobody else on this earth looking at us like this, you know, right?
No, nobody.
It's just funny. Yeah. But anyway, so I do love animals. But anyway, okay. So, today's the day. The comet that's been zipping through the solar system is making its closest approach to Earth today, a mere 186 million miles from us. Oh, that's all?
Wow, that's all? Yeah. It's just right over there.
Then it'll zip back out into the galaxy. Well, this is kind of cute. Then we need to have a party. Why did we not have a party for this, right?
That would have been fun.
That's unless... wait, we could reenact it.
Let's do it.
Okay, Tracy, you're going to be Earth, and I'm going to zip by you real quick, okay?
The paper's going to be flying.
That's
you know,
exactly... Yeah. You could be Mother Earth, and I'll zip by you, okay? I love this. Okay, that's unless it's aliens and they decide to pop by for a visit.
I've talked about this before. I don't think they're stopping.
We have talked that. Yeah, no. I think we're good.
Yeah.
We're going to go on. We talked about this before, and like, what would you ask, an alien? I think Brad said I can't remember what he said. He said something about, what's your mission or something like that. Mine was, what do you eat?
Yeah.
Because I want to make sure.
It's not me.
Vegetarian? Good. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go back. Okay, hang on. The guy at Harvard who's been pushing the alien idea still hasn't fully given up on it. But most experts have been saying for months, it's just a comet. Right?
Yeah. But you always hear people say that the government doesn't tell us everything because it would be too much.
Right.
So this is probably one of those times,
Yeah, it's like, I think I think it's kind of because we, of interest, because it's like something the unknown.
Yeah.
And then it kind of piques our interest. And then you have so many books about like, space and the outdoor, or what's going on and the solar system. It's such a mystery. And we just, I think, of course, you hear all kinds of stories and things going on. And you want to kind of believe it. But then there's an edgy. It's kind of edgy, though, too.
Yeah. So,
well, we shall see. He's been saying this for a while, though, this professor. So, but then sometimes, like, shark, remember from Jaws? And there he is. Yeah. I really want to try out for that if they do a new Jaws. I've got that.
Becky's retiring from the radio.
I am. I've got this scene down. Shark. I've got it down. I've even got the, she wore the, what am I trying to say, the bandana on her head and the bell bottoms. I've got it down.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
I'm ready for it, yeah. I think she had bell bottoms. I'll have to go back and watch that scene now. I need to know my wardrobe, yeah. I've just been working on my shark. Okay. But anyway, so maybe this man has been saying it, and so one more chance, I guess, and it will be today. Today's the day. So we shall see if it zips by.
Yeah.
Zip. Yeah. Just stop in for a second.
Yeah.
Holiday shopping.
Yeah.
How can you tell? How can you tell that that's the alien from the real, right?
Yeah.
From the person, right?
Yeah.
I've seen some, I think, questionable, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Do we? How do we judge that? And then you go back to what's with Will Smith? I love
Men in Black.
Men in Black, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You kind of go back to that, right?
Yeah.
We're going to change the subject. In fruit news, we found a planet shaped like a lemon. This is all about the atmosphere. Its atmosphere is so hot, it's almost 3,000 degrees. That it heats up the whole planet. The gravity of its star pulling on it is what gives it the lemon shape. So the gravity of its star pulling on it is what gives it its lemon shape.
That's interesting.
Very interesting. Isn't it cool? Things like we had no idea that was there.
And it's like, how did we not know?
Yeah. How did we miss the lemon?
I always want to know these questions. How did we not know?
Well, and is there a lime too, or do we have a good orange, grape? Right?
Yeah.
I mean, if there's a lemon, surely there's got to be a banana somewhere, right? How did we miss this?
Yeah.
Well, it's like the ocean too, when you talk about all these, things that like creatures that we don't even know yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? and you wait now. And I'm sorry, but I know AI can be a good thing, but by golly, it just makes me whatever whenever I see stuff that like I think's real and then it's AI. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That lady is not really laying with those wolves. Okay? Those wolves are not really making her part of that pack.
Right.
Okay, that orca is not letting that lady swim all over it and doing that because of AI. You know, reels me in, you know what I mean? The polar bear is not hugging her. Okay? AI, you've got me. You know what I mean? I realize that.
I don't know who has time for all of these things, to create all these things. That's what I always wanted. Who's got time for that?
Who's got time for that? Yeah. And before actually, you know, at first it pulled me in for a moment. I'm like, did she really lay with those wolves like that? Is those wolves make her a pack? And then I realized, oh, good golly. I fell into it.
I know.
It's
really dumbing us down, you know?
I know. I wish they wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that it can't be used. And I'm believe me, you know I love fun and I'm all for fun. But just sometimes it's like a trap, you know, and it falls us in, you know. Maybe maybe I get embarrassed because I fall in. I'm pretty gullible.
But some of it is very, very believable, you know,
right. Yeah. Well, okay, let's go back. Let's go back. Remember the what was that magazine, or it was a paper or whatever that was like had like real like fake news whatever, and it like
like the Inquirer.
The Inquirer, remember?
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's still around, but
National
remember
Inquirer.
It would be like it said, and I remember this one because they called him out because it was like boy raised with wolves, and his last name was Wolf. You know what I mean? Wolves. Their last name was Wolf. You know what I mean?
Just silly stuff.
No, I know. So I think now this is the new Inquirer's AI. You know. You know, you have to really, and that's the thing, I guess, because when you're like, okay, so then as a news radio station here, I try my best, and I do my behind the scenes to make sure that I'm accurate. You know what I mean? I don't want fake news. I want it to be real, and so then I totally on that extreme on that, but you know I am human. I do mess up, but I do my best not to on that. But then you've got this AI stuff going on over here. You know what I mean?
Just like
looking
just trying,
so real. Yes.
Trying so hard.
You're teasing me. Get away. I'm not going to go down your rabbit hole. Okay, I'm not going down that. Okay, I know that polar bear is not giving you a hug. I know you're not loving on because I think wouldn't you love a big polar bear hug?
Yes, absolutely.
If it was real, right? Yeah. You'd have to declaw it. You'd have to, which then you're talking a whole nother group that's going to come after you if you take those claws off that polar bear. and teeth, you know, I know that's not real. Yeah. Okay.
But it would be fun to get a hug from a polar bear.
Right. And then we've got cars that are going around right now with antlers on them. I know you're a car. You're not a deer. You know what I mean? I know that. Okay. Right. You can't fool me.
What were the cars a few years ago when they would go around with the big eyelashes on them?
Oh, I love them. They wanted me to do that on my Volkswagen bus. And I was like, I almost got the eyelashes. I just never did it. But everyone's like, put the eyelashes on the
sure.
I'm not saying I won't. I still can. But it's so funny because I did the antlers years ago on my car. And then I was in Bedford, Indiana. I told this story the other day. I don't know were you with me when I told this? Okay. I was in Bedford, Indiana. And for some reason, I had to roll my window down. And I was at a stoplight, and then it went green, and you had to go, and one of the antlers went off. And so it was left, so I have one antler. Bedford, Indiana has got one of my antlers, okay? I don't know if it's at City Hall. I don't know what they've done with it, you know what I mean? They've kept it. I don't know. But yes, and I did not mean to litter, so I've not done it anymore.
Yeah.
But I do love, it's cute when people do that, but I just want you to know, we know you're not a deer. We know that's a car, okay? So Tracy and I, you can't fool us on that.
You can't fool us.
But anyway, it is funny how fake news and all this stuff goes on. And I'm sure it's just going to keep going, right?
Oh, yes, for sure.
Well, okay, so we have the lemon-shaped planet, okay? I think that's kind of cool. In GPS news, a study found that a big enough solar storm could cause satellites to collide. Oh no. And set off a huge chain of reaction. Let's not do the fear factor. Remember we were talking about the millennial. Remember in 2000, all of the things that were supposed to happen?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I actually had a baby in 2000.
Yeah.
And it was like, I would, and you know, of course, when you're expecting, you have
Everything changes.
Oh my gosh,
Yes.
your body. You know what I mean? Like, you know, there's like, you know, 1 minute you're yay, and the next minute it's like, oh.
Yeah. I'm bringing a baby into the world in
Well, I kept
2000,
thinking,
and the world's
do
gonna
I,
just
you know what I mean?
collapse.
Okay,
and,
I'm breastfeeding. I'm good. I've got food for her. You know what I mean? We're good on this, but you know what I mean. But then how are you gonna with the others? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're just like, well, you know, remember all that stuff?
Yeah.
And all that like scare factor it was, and then nothing happened.
Nothing.
Remember, nothing happened. But I remember just, you know, waiting till that clock struck midnight, you know what I mean? And everything
Y2K,
was, yes, Y2K, yeah. That's I call her my Y2K bug. But anyway, but I just remember thinking, how in the world are you going to do all this, you know?
Like,
so.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's always good to be prepared for anything, you know, because things can happen. But yeah, that was just wild.
Yeah.
You know, just like the fear that everybody had.
Oh,
like,
I know.
What's going to happen?
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
January 1,
right.
2000.
Yeah.
You know?
What are we going to do in 2000? The whole year. Yeah. Right. Well, so a study found that it could cause satellites to collide and set up a huge chain of reaction. There are 14,000 of them in low Earth orbit that have been repositioned constantly, and a solar storm could prevent that. There's a 30% chance of a collision if we lost control for 24 hours. So if we lost control of them for 24 hours, there could be a collision, which could cause troubles. Yeah. And yeah, those satellites are kind of important up there.
Yeah. We rely on them a lot.
We do. I know. So that's kind of a, that's kind of a, maybe. But I also don't, you know, so we'll just see what happens. You know what I mean? I trust the process. I trust the people. They'll figure it out. The experts will know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, right? I'm going to lay my head down on the pillow and be okay with that.
Yeah.
The aliens tonight, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We shall see, okay? In online troll news, a study found that we tend to overstimulate how many people post hateful things online. Only 3% of users use toxic comments, and the average guess was 43%. But the study also found 3% of our users generate a third of all comments posted on the site. Which we've kind of talked about that, which, okay, I think that sometimes like people that maybe are not saying positive things are louder maybe and a little bit more.
Yeah. I mean, that's just, you know, with anything, you know, like, you know, people talk about like, you know, businesses talk about Google reviews. Well, you have so many people out there that have had a positive experience with your business, but they typically don't write a review. You know, but then you got that one person that may just be a difficult person in general, and they are going to make lots of noise over maybe something that didn't even happen at all.
Exactly.
You know? And that's, you find that on the, you know, the internet a lot, and there's less. I feel like that number is so low because I just feel like there's so much negativity on the internet. It's draining to me sometimes. I have to put it down. Right.
Well, it looks like but the study also found 3% of users generate a third of all comments posted on the site. Yeah, I don't know. I agree. It does seem more or higher it should have been.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe if you're talking like the whole broad in general.
Yeah.
Like everything. You know what I mean? Maybe, I don't know. But I do like whenever you secretly or somebody messages you with some great positive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like sometimes like the positive and that are sometimes a little more quieter because they're
not looking for attention.
No, right, exactly. Yeah. So I hate that. Yeah, but I think that's I think we just need kindness. I just think everybody needs to be kind.
I agree.
Yeah. A quarter of a century news, National Geographic put together a list of the biggest scientific breakthroughs over the past 25 years that include gene editing technology, the first 3-parent baby, the first picture of the black hole, and the first direct evidence that dinosaurs had feathers. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I hope everybody's digging this,
Yeah.
right? I know. For that reason,
We're
I'm
just
out.
like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we need more coffee in here. I
Yeah.
think Tracy's going out on me over here. Okay, one more. Okay, this is actually, what were you doing here? This is weekend science. Okay, all right. This is your science teacher
Yes.
here. And in future news, Nature.com posted a list of science predictions for 2026. They think there's a chance AI scientists will arrive next year and start making breakthroughs on their own. AI scientists? They say the coming year could bring the first scientific advances by AI. What?
I know. Like, I'm like you. It could go really good. It could go really bad. You know? So.
Right. I think it's like everything.
Yeah.
I mean, everything is like, it can be good, but it can be not so good.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Yeah. Okay. What is the best New Year's? Because we're getting ready for New Year's. What is the best New Year's Eve activity?
Well, ringing in the new year has to be number one, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Everybody's doing that.
Well, if you're headed to a big New
Yeah.
Year's Eve bash on the 31st, a poll found it's the second best thing that you can do on New Year's. They polled 3,000 Americans, and the top thing they wanted to do on New Year's Eve was stay home and watch Netflix.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. 35% said binge watching Netflix is the top way they'd love to ring in the new year. 24% would rather go to a big New Year's party with friends.
Yeah.
So, okay, number one was staying home, watching TV. Number two, go to a New Year's Eve party. Which would you rather do?
I don't know. It just depends on the day. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Right.
I used to is like, oh yeah, I'm definitely going to the party, you know.
Yeah.
But as I've gotten older, I'm like, yeah, I kind of like staying home too, you know. So if something's going on that day and I feel motivated to get out of the house, then I would go to a party. But otherwise, I'd be just as excited to stay home.
Okay, so when you get invited to a party, Tracy, be honest, do you ask who's coming, who's going to be there?
No, not typically.
Okay, do you know? They did. I did a big conversation, a big story about this one time about how, like, when you get asked that, it's like, okay, does that mean is that depending on whether you're going to come or not, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I definitely feel that's why people are asking, like, okay, well, who's going to be there?
I
who's
know.
not going to be there? And that's going to be what my answer, whether I show up, you know. But
yeah.
No.
Because are you wanting to know to know which party to go to?
Yeah.
Okay, who's going to have these people? Who's going to have this people?
Yeah.
So to choose which party to go to?
No, I usually, like I said, if somebody invites me to a party, I'm just like, yay, I'll be there. No, I've got other plans or, whatever.
Yeah.
But no, I really don't care who else is going to be there.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I'm with you though. I think it's like to stay home is just gold.
Yeah.
But then I do love going to to a party. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I'm kind of just see, I guess, what's going on and what I guess I would kind of be in between both. Could do either way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's probably, I could go either way. Number 3, get some sleep. 20% would rather just make sure they get to bed before midnight.
Yeah.
That is something that I put on the back burner.
Yeah.
And that's wrong, I know. It's totally underrated, sleep, but I do, And
I would think that if I was going to stay home and watch movies, though, I'm totally going to be asleep way before midnight. Like,
well, I probably would too, yeah.
Like, I am the worst movie watcher on the planet.
Do you just go out?
I just go out every
well,
time.
it's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially if you got like a fire going and a
yeah.
blanket. Remember we talked about
Yes.
this? Did we not talk about this?
Cozying it up,
You
right?
know it.
Yeah.
It's like, why would we want to leave? Yeah, I have to agree with that.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be mad. I've like used to, like, I always like tried to stay awake, but now lately I've been like, okay, if I go to sleep, I go to sleep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's going to be the new year.
It's
either way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 4, scroll through social media on your phone. 10% picked it. The remaining 11 said the other, or no preference. Okay, going through social media on your phone. If you combine social media and streaming, it means almost half of us think staring at a screen is the best possible thing to do on New Year's Eve.
Oh. I don't know if it's the best possible thing.
I know.
I mean, it's definitely an option.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah. This is weird. The poll also found 1 in 4 people would rather see their dentist than go to a big New Year's Eve event. 1 in 4.
That's extreme.
That is. I mean, well, first of all, who's hating on?
I mean, I like my dentist.
I know. I mean, why do they always get such a bad rap? I mean, what do they do? I mean, they're trying to help our smile.
Right.
You know, I mean, they're trying to make us
your overall health. You know.
Yeah, like, exactly. So they always, I don't know why, they always get dogged, you know what I mean? And I don't think that's right.
No.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't agree with that. But also, I mean, I'd much rather go to it. I mean, I don't mind going to the dentist, but I do like a good party.
Yeah. Yeah, I can think of a million other things that
I
would rather do than go to a party than go to the
dentist. Right? Why are they doing that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird.
So, Tracy, if you are traveling, here are some solid advice from traveling, okay? Okay. A record of 8 million Americans, are expected to be flying sometime over the next 2 weeks. If you're in that group, here are some tips straight from TSA. Okay. Now, I do want to say that we learned, though, that more people fly during Thanksgiving and come home because a lot of Christmas, we figured this out, that Christmas people want to stay home and open gifts and stay home. Okay. So I don't think it's as busy at Christmas as it is Thanksgiving, but it's still busy. So, number 1, don't wrap your gifts.
That's probably smart.
If your present triggers the alarm, they'll have to open it and inspect it. Instead, they recommend using either a gift bag or a box. I had this happen to me. It was from a really unique store. And we don't have the store right here around us. And they had it's like one of those that they have just a few and then they run out of them. So it was cookies, okay? And it was in this beautiful container. And I thought, I'm going to take this home and put it out on Christmas Eve and my family will just love this. Okay, well, for whatever reason, the container that it was in sent a warning to TSA that this was something not right. So I explained to which they are the authority, and I respect authority.
Right.
I mean, I do not, I'm not John Mellencamp. I don't fight authority.
Right.
Okay? Or I fight authority, and authority always wins.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to win. Okay.
Yes.
And I know that. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm 100% respect them, but I kept saying it's not been open. And he's like, well, I think we're gonna have to open it, and I'm like, oh, because once you open that, I know those cookies are gonna start. Then I'm going to have to eat them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, ugh. So anyway, so he did, and he opened them. And there they sat. They were, looking really good. There was nothing. But for whatever reason, however they were packaged at the store or whatever, there was something on that tin that gave them question.
Yeah.
So, but I want to say we all lived happily ever after because we ate them.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, at least they didn't throw them away. I mean, it could have been worse.
No. And but anyway, it was just funny. But it was just very eye opening to me. Yeah. So do not wrap your gifts. They recommend using either a gift bag or a box, so that if TSA, and I want to say this, that TSA, if they are checking this stuff, I love that.
Yeah.
Because that way it's safe.
It's safe.
So actually I told him, I said, actually I'm very, I'm sad because my cookies are getting opened, but I also love that if you think of anything that's not right, that you're acting on it.
Yeah.
Because I like that security to know that.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyway, I did offer him a cookie. No, I can't take I cannot have one of your cookies. Okay. But anyway, so it all worked out well. But do not wrap. Okay, number 2, traveling with food. Here we go. Solid food items like fruit cake, candy canes, and chocolates can go on your carry-on. Liquids and spreadable foods like eggnog, wine, champagne, sauces, and jams should be packed as a check-in bag. Well, be careful though. Note to self that if you're packing this liquid in your check-in bag, make sure you have it wrapped.
Yes.
Because I've seen it spill all over your clothes.
Or that, they just manhandle those bags.
They do.
And
they do.
Get
Yeah.
busted and
Well,
you can ruin everything in your luggage.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I would be if I was the person doing the bags, I'd probably throw them too.
I mean, you have to. You ain't got time for all that, you know?
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, there might be a bottle of wine in here. I better be careful.
Yeah, I don't think so. That's not going through their mind. You know what I mean?
No.
Let's see here. Okay, so be careful with the sauces, but I guess you can use, now check though, make sure that this is the way it, you know what I mean, is okay. Number 3, make sure that you can do fruitcake, because I think different airlines are different too on some of that. Candy canes and chocolates. Number 3, remember you need to remember you need a real ID or passport now. Earlier this year, it became a requirement for adult travelers to have a real ID passport or approved ID for flights in the U.S. And beginning in February, they'll start charging if you don't have it. So make sure you have that for your holiday.
Yeah.
Just
makes life easier.
It does. Yeah. Number 4, when in doubt, send them a DM, and the TSA is pretty active on X. If you have a question about what you can and cannot bring on a flight, send them a DM, and anyway, yeah, or you can, I guess, travel, or text them travel to 275-872. So I do agree with that. Yeah, check in with them to make sure, because I know one time I brought home some really good cookies from Orlando, and I kept thinking, am I going to be able to take them? And they were wonderful. Yeah, fine. So yeah. And then my cookies they got checked out. Once they were approved and okay, then I got to carry them.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, just think about it. Yeah, you don't want to, miss your flight or anything over a box of cookies or a bottle of wine or, whatever.
No,
so, yeah, just think about what you're taking with you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Make your life smoother and easier.
Yes, exactly. And that's what you want, right? You want it to be easy and smooth and everything. And so, and now they've got where you don't have to have your, what is it? You don't have to take your shoes off.
Yeah, which is nice. Yeah.
It's very nice, but if you are like from the country and you like walk around outside here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You might have some different things that might trigger.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So just because sometimes you don't have to put your shoes on, or you don't have to take your shoes off, don't mean you always don't have to take your shoes off. Yeah. So that's just note to self.
Yeah. The last time I flew was just right after they had changed that to where you didn't have to take your shoes off, and I was like, wow, this is so nice. Like, you just walk right on through,
Yeah. Well, I had boots on, and for some reason, something triggered. I don't know. You know what I mean? And
and I've only flown in the winter maybe 1 or 2 times, but you definitely try to wear like flip flops or something that's easy to get on and off, and you don't have to worry about your socks or whatever. And
isn't it true?
Yeah.
It's flip flops are like gold. I mean, that's just the way to go. Yeah. But you do, but they're the authority. So if they tell you that you have to get inspected or be checked or whatever, again, let them do it.
Yeah. Don't fight them. You'll go to jail.
No. And here's the thing too. You got to remember they're working a lot of hours too. You got to have some grace on that. You know what I mean? And they're seeing a lot of people. They're and they're doing their job.
Yeah.
So let them stand back and let them do their job, right?
Yeah.
I have to agree with that.
Yeah.
So just let them do it. All right, let's see some birthdays on December the 19th. Anybody that we know. Let's see here. So far, I don't know any of them. Tim Reed is 81. Venus Flytrap on WKRP. I love him.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Remember whenever he would have the he would gong, and we're gonna bring it down, and like he'd do the late night disc jockey, and I love that so much. Let's see here. Anybody else that we know? Maurice White from Earth, Wind, and Fire. Let's see here. Alvin Lee from 10 Years Later. Little Jimmy Dickens.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Remember, he was 4'11",
Yeah.
Country Music Hall of Famer. He passed away in 2015, but he was born on this date. Today, we've already know that. 6 days to Christmas. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
So for those shoppers, 6 shopping days.
Yes.
For those weed cutters, 6 chopping days. Chop away.
Yeah.
12 days to New Year's Eve. Ooh. Yes, yeah. Just I love that they keep reminding us of that, right? Yeah. Things to do, places to go, and people to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it looks like, and then of course, also I want to remind everybody too, the Christmas parade is at 6 p.m. this coming Saturday.
Oh, okay.
It will start up there in the shopping center by like Ruler
Okay.
and Dollar General store up there, and then it will come down Main Street like by McDonald's, and then go around the square. So
Yeah.
for anybody that's wanting to be in that, I think you just kind of show up and get in
Yeah.
the parade. So if you are wanting to stand along the parade, bundle up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Gonna
But
be cold.
yeah, but not as cold as today.
Yeah.
Right? What is going on? You know what I
It
mean?
was brutal this morning.
Yeah.
Going out to start my car.
Yeah. Okay, one state really loves eggnog. I have an eggnog tradition, and I have to do this, and I like eggnog. Do you?
I can honestly say I've never had eggnog.
I wish I'd have brought us some
I
eggnog.
know.
Well, I have this tradition on Christmas morning. My dad would always spend the night with us, and then we would always drink a cup of, we'd always have coffee, but we'd always have a cup of eggnog.
Yeah.
So it's like one of those things, I have to do this, you know what I mean? And there's been, I don't know why, but for some reason I don't want to put any scare out there, but it's been short.
Oh.
Like eggnog has been a little bit scarce this year.
Hmm.
So, there's one state that really likes it, so we'll find the story, okay? In a way, eggnog is the cranberry sauce of December, except with booze. Okay, well, I don't put booze in it.
Yeah.
Eggnog can really be diverse. So who's buying it? Instacart looked at their sales data from last holiday season and put it on a map with the states that love eggnog and the ones that hate it. The state that surprisingly love eggnog the most is New Hampshire. Vermont is second, followed by Alaska. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Love that. Maine, Oregon, Wyoming, Utah, Washington, and Wisconsin, and New Mexico love it. The states that can't stand eggnog. I didn't know there were states like that. Florida.
I can see that.
Because of the palm trees? I mean,
Yeah,
because of the
like-
temperatures? I don't know.
Yeah,
Why
they're-
would
they're
Florida...
They're probably having margaritas instead of eggnog.
Okay.
If I had to guess, yeah.
Okay, and it says maybe it starts curdling under all the warm weather. Yeah. Okay. Or the snowbirds aren't into it. Hawaiians don't. Hawaii doesn't dig it either.
Yeah.
So Florida, Hawaii can't stand eggnog.
Yeah. I mean, there's something there, but sunny and tropical.
I don't know. Yeah. The rest 10 states that don't like eggnog are New Jersey, Michigan, Oklahoma, Texas, Pennsylvania, Illinois, Louisiana, and California. Other items that surge in popularity for the holidays are rich red meats. Well, because the Grinch, you got to carve the roast beast, right? Like ribeye roast. Yes, prime rib. Oh, don't even tease me with prime rib.
Yeah.
That's just
The best. Yeah.
tenderloin roast, fruit cake, gingerbread cookies, and antacids. I did see Walmart's got a sense of humor. I saw antacids buy some of this stuff, and I thought, oh, they've got a sense of humor.
Know.
Yeah, they always pair things. If you watch, like in the baking stuff, they have things that go together, and they have the antacids with. Well played, Walmart.
Yeah.
And the aftermath. So there we go. So and here's some fascinating, real quick. Fascinating facts about eggnog. Sorry, but this program is brought to you by eggnog. Okay. If anybody wants to bring me extra eggnog, okay. People who consume it's beyond the holidays are called alcoholics. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
This is that stupid stuff. Okay. The father of our favorite country's favorite beverage, George Washington, I guess, was eggnog. Let's see here. I'm okay. Well, I guess it was medieval era that they were drinking this. It's actually really easy to make. Have you ever made it homemade?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you can make it homemade. I'm going to get out of that because that's just stupid. Like, that is not appropriate things. Facts. They've made up fake facts about eggnog.
Oh,
Okay,
gosh.
quit talking about my eggnog like this. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to get out of that. We're not going to
Abort mission.
Yes, really, exactly. That's right. We're going to wait for those aliens. They can tell us about eggnog, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if maybe they'll have a cup of cheer with me,
Yeah.
right? I don't know. But Tracy, I want to thank you for coming in. Got a big weekend plan, do you?
No, I mean, yeah, kind of. I'm still like continuing some of my home projects, so I'll probably be busy with that this weekend.
Oh, well, good for you.
Yeah.
Well, have fun, and hopefully everything get done and
Yeah.
everything. I want to remind everybody we got the holiday tourney tonight, so tune in on WSLM. Our announcers are chomping at the bit. You know, Santa Claus loves a good holiday tourney,
Yes.
so exciting time. And don't forget the Christmas parade, 6 p.m. on Saturday. And everyone have a beautiful weekend. And will you be with me on Monday, you think, maybe? Or you got the...
I don't know. Krista said this week she would be here next week, so we'll see.
Okay, we'll
Yeah.
see. All right, wonderful. Well, we'll take you, Tracy, anytime
Yeah.
I can get you, hon.
Yeah.
Thank you for being wonderful about coming in. I love hanging out with you, and I want to wish you have a great weekend, okay?
You too.
All right, thanks.
4 teams, 1 trophy. It's holiday hoops time in Washington County, and WSLM 97.9 FM has all the action on the radio and live streaming on Facebook, X, and YouTube. The Washington County Holiday Tournament tips off Friday, December 19th, featuring Salem, Borden, East Washington, and West Washington. Every possession matters, every rivalry renewed. The action continues Saturday night with the consolation game and the championship showdown, crowning the 2025 Washington County Holiday Tournament champion. If you can't be there, don't miss a second. Hear it all live on WSLM 97.9 FM, Facebook, X, and YouTube.
Happy holidays to everyone. This is Craig Martin at Billy Martin Store in Martinsburg. I'd like to start off with saying a big thank you to all of our loyal customers for your support. And also, I'd like to wish everyone a safe and happy holiday. So if you're looking for that special gift that can be used year after year, then you need to stop in today at Billy Martin Store. We've got many nice items to choose from to help you decorate your home for the holidays. All recliners, gliders, sofas, chairs, occasional tables, floors, and table lamps, and dinettes are all on sale during our store-wide clearance sale. We also carry a complete line of GE and Hot Point major appliances in stock and ready for immediate free delivery to your home for the holidays. And Billy Martin Store can offer you 6 months, same as cash, our own service on what we sell, and free Christmas layaway. So for quality, service, value, and a name you can trust, we invite you to stop in today at Billy Martin Store in the heart of downtown Martinsburg, or feel free to call us at 967-3997, and we'll be glad to help you.
On the Neil Tire and Auto Service Radio Network from Learfield, this is the Big Ten Championship game.
Fernando takes the snap, back to throw, gets a long pass downfield. He's got Charlie Becker. He made the catch. Charlie Becker with a grab inside the 30-yard line. Mendoza takes the snap, wants to throw it, fires it down the field. It's free. Elijah Serrani makes the catch. Touchdown! And Indiana's back on top. Here's the snap. Fielding kicks the ball. It is wide to the left. He missed it. And Indiana will take over the football. And they have the lead at 13-10. Fernando back to throw. Fires it down the field. And it is caught. Charlie Becker again. What a catch. Indiana wins. Indiana has beaten the Ohio State Buckeyes, the #1 team in the country. Unbelievable.
The Indiana Hoosiers play here.
It's 8 seconds of pure adrenaline. Man versus beast. Hell on hooves. This isn't your mama and papa's rodeo. This is the one and only professional championship bull riders. The Boot Barn Invitational. Buckle up, Fishers. We're live at the Fishers Event Center. Saturday, January 10th at 7 p.m. and Sunday, January...
You better listen up. Hear what we say. 'Cause I'm here to tell you. You gotta find a way. Yeah.
Broadcasting from the real world,
The Rick Burgess Show.
It is the Rick Burgess Show Christmas party, final live show of the year. Best of shows coming up while we're away. Lord willing, we're back with the first live show of the new year on the 5th of January. So we got a couple hours left today, and we got a lot of money to give away. And that an opportunity is about to be presented right now. If you missed it, Gary has been on. He'll be back on some more. Span has been on. We've swapped gifts. Thank you for all your commentary on that. That's happened. We've had 2 opportunities for people to win Christmas cash from Old St. Rick, and they failed. Now, they had money in hand, but they tried to go for more, and they ended up having none. So that actually is good news, because that means the coffer is still full.
A greedy little Christmas.
There he is.
Hey, Andy, what's the deal?
Andy's back. Merry
Is this
Christmas.
BS or
Merry
is the
Christmas.
story real? He'll be true or BS. Andy Andrews is ready. Are you?
Are you ready? Are you
Is the
ready?
story BS or be true?
The number's 205-530-1000. We have to change it on the Christmas Cash Countdown because we overwhelmed the system so much that the provider started to remove us as a client and told us that we were shutting down the 911 system and office buildings and things of that nature. So it's a new number to the end of the year. This is the final day on this number till next year when we get to the Christmas party and the the 10 days prior and all that. 205-530-1000. So Andy, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry-
And I must say that Adler won the gift sweepstakes.
Oh, of
Why do you
course.
say that?
Well, because he put the most work into it. Even
What
though
about the most heart?
Well, that's the heart of a cedar.
Well, that is
it's
true.
the heart of a father, heart of
is.
a husband.
I forgot something.
What did you forget?
I also put a little bezel right here so that if you wanted to use it in a different way, the Rick Burgess Show coin fits right.
Oh,
Look
my
at
gosh.
that! Look at the challenge
that's
coin.
nice.
The Rick Burgess coin fits in there.
Oh, that's cool.